My mom cut me off for being homophobic and disruptive in my brother's wedding, and I'm glad she did it. Last week, my older brother Rick and one of my best friends, Hannah, got married. I was the maid of honor since I knew both the bride and groom, and I was the one who introduced them. Besides taking care of the bride, I also helped her invite Rick's and my side of the family, as she only knew our immediate family and a couple of cousins. So, I made sure to invite all of our relatives, which amounted to around 30 people, and reminded them to RSVP. Because of this, I knew who was coming and who wasn't. As the ceremony was about to start, all of my relatives had arrived except for one person, my other older brother and the middle child, Jeremy. I called Jeremy multiple times, but he didn't answer. I informed Rick and my parents about the situation. Rick assured me it was fine and that we could continue with the plan. However, my mom seemed oddly excited and cryptically told me to wait for it. Despite all of that, we proceeded with the plan, and the ceremony ran smoothly. The reception followed, and that's when Jenny, formerly known as Jeremy, unexpectedly burst into the wedding with a broad smile and highly inappropriate wedding attire. Jenny wore a beige-colored modified wedding dress with a sheer top, revealing their torso. The dress is a puffy princess gown, featuring a long, torn-looking train with bright purple and black paint splatters. To top it off, they had applied elaborate makeup. I was initially shocked and then horrified by their appearance. Although they technically didn't do anything yet, the attention shifted from the wedding to them. Mom stood up from her seat, embraced Jenny, and loudly expressed how proud she was. Despite Jenny's attempts to gracefully lead Mom back to the table, the damage was done. I exchanged a worried glance with Hannah, who seemed on the brink of tears. I decided to address the issue and pulled Jenny aside for a confrontation. We argued about their inappropriate behavior, while they defended it as a form of self-expression. Mid-argument, one of the groomsmen, also Hannah's older brother, intervened with security personnel and instructed Jenny to change into more suitable attire or leave immediately. Jenny protested, calling us homophobic and other nasty names. The security team escorted them out, and I returned to my table. Mom noticed my return and asked me about Jenny. I explained that Jenny had been asked to leave due to their refusal to change into appropriate clothing. In response, my mom hurled hurtful words at me, labeling me as a homophobic bitch and saying "you are dead" to me before leaving. She later returned with Jenny wearing the more simple dress about an hour later. Now, let me explain why I'm relieved that she cut ties with me. I've been raised in a conservative, traditional, Christian family. My parents, especially my mom, are very sensitive to changes and new ideas. Jenny has always been the golden child. They were born premature and weren't breathing. They had to be resuscitated and kept at the hospital for months. Jenny is frail, and my mom always said that the fact that they are still alive is a miracle. Mom always pays attention to Jenny because of their poor health. Jenny became accustomed to the constant attention and disliked being out of it. When I was born, Jenny threw tantrums daily and even exhibited dangerous behaviors.